In the fall of 1929, two momentous things happened. The stock market crashed, and the Church of Christ in Spring Glen came into being.
It's like family, going home.
I think it's the people that make a church.
It gives me promise for the week and for the day that I'm in of all the good things that we do here.
Everyone's very friendly and you just feel at home here.
The love and compassion, first of all. The music, the plays. But mostly I think the feeling that you're loved here. Wonderful.
In the beginning, there was a Sunday school, and it was good. The children in the neighborhood thought so, and their parents agreed. Before long, a Sunday school became a church, and the church grew and grew. It was very good.
I joined the church with my parents in 1932. My first son was baptized in the milk house. My second son, Roger, was baptized at Spring Glen Church. We had outgrown the milk house for Sunday services. Then Kurt was baptized in the Great Hall because it was before the sanctuary was built. And Sherry made it to the sanctuary.
Our address has changed, our building has changed, but Spring Glen Church has always been a sanctuary for spiritual growth and guidance. Here is a house of prayer and a runway for Christian action, a place where friends meet and guests are always welcome. Here on Sunday morning, music moves us across the threshold of worship. Vocal choir, bell choir, chime choir, summer musicians. We love our music and our musicians.
I forgot who it was, but somebody asked me if I wanted to teach, and I said, I had never taught Sunday school, but I tried it, and I've been teaching there now for about 4 or 5 years, and it's been a great experience. It gives me a place to use my faith to hopefully help other people, and that's what I really enjoy the most, I think.
There is more to do at church than any one person should try. Columbus House dinners on Thursday night, Habitat for Humanity on Saturday, men's breakfast, women's fellowship, it goes on. And so does the show. We laugh until it hurts on opening night of the play. And tears flow every time we sing that hymn, I was there to hear your mourning cry. This is an active place, and a place for Sabbath rest. A caring church, a casserole baking, note writing, phone calling, emailing, you're in my prayers kind of church. This church is the most amazing, loving, wonderful church on the face of the earth. Hold on, wait a minute. This is a wonderful place to be. I love it too. I suppose we could just sit down and sit back, relax, and say, things are good enough for now, and go on living our lives. But before you go, take a good look around, a good long look, and I think you'll see the building looks tired. We have work to do inside and out.
The Great Hall here needs a lot of attention. The most important part is the roof, which we know is at least 30 years old and needs replacement. We see evidence of moisture coming in the ceiling. We also need to have proper ventilation in the attic space to resolve the problem before we can paint or put in a new ceiling.
So where should we begin? Maybe we should give some attention to the steps outside, or maybe we should do something about the sanctuary windows. Then again, the Great Hall needs to be painted, and the church rekeyed. These projects cost money, more money than we have right now. How did this happen anyway, in such an amazing, loving, wonderful church?
Last year ended with a deficit of about $15,000 and a depleted building fund of only $2,500. In 2003, this same fund had a balance of $42,000. And although our pledge gifts increased 16% last year, we still fell short of our goal by $14,000. So we began to review our options. We discussed a reduction in our endowment policy, our benevolent giving, and our staff. We also discussed having another pledge increase, fundraising events, and a capital campaign, which was our chosen alternative.
The money we're raising is to pay off the debt that the building incurred for things that we all agreed on. It's to raise money to take care of these immediate needs, and it's to put aside money that will grow so that we can move on into the future knowing that whatever needs arise to take care of our home will be available to us.
We have a chance to give ourselves opportunities. Opportunities to not only repair our building, but to expand the heart of the congregation through ministries of caring. Could a church van pick up elders and drive the youth to their next destination? Could we endow an interfaith lecture series? Yes, yes, and 1,000 more yeses. With the guidance of the Holy Spirit and the financial support of the congregation, the ways we live out our faith are endless.
A percentage of every dollar given will go to a ministry fund that will allow the music ministry, for example, to have those wonderful musicians on a more regular basis, that will allow our youth group and also our adults to go on more mission trips.
We've had a wonderful year of mission trips, opportunities for people of lots of different age groups to go out into the mission field. We have had our teenagers go down to the Gulf Coast with Pastor Andy, and we have had our adults also go down there.
Each day it seems there's new troubles wherever we turn. Violence and hunger and suffering, when will we learn?
And people come back changed. They come back filled with the Spirit.
It's the way of the world, and that's all till we do what we can. Stand up, say, here I am.
And it's exciting, and we certainly hope that we can not only continue that, but let it grow and be bigger.
I really believe in the title of the campaign, which is Building Faith, and it's building towards our future.
We are really hoping that everyone will consider an extraordinary response. And by that, we mean something that's prayerfully considered, something that's sacrificial, and something that's given from the heart, which ties right into our theme, which is equal sacrifice, not equal gifts, because we know that people have different means and abilities.
The money we raise during the capital campaign is going to be divided into 4 buckets. The first use of the money is going to be to pay off the mortgage that the church took out in order to finance the boiler improvements and the new parking lot and the fellowship room. Then we're going to take 20% of the money that we have after that and devote it to deferred maintenance projects and some energy efficiency projects, which we hope will generate enough savings to actually pay for the projects themselves. 50% of the money is going to go into a building endowment fund, and then 30% of the money that we raise is going to seed the Spring Glen Church Ministry.
We're assuming that the money will come from many sources. People might ask, what can I budget for my income to give? They also can think about, what can I invest or what can I do to earn or generate additional income over these 3 years of the campaign? What items of value do I have? So for example, real estate, stocks and bonds, personal possessions that might be of value. And in fact, there's a passage from Luke that I think says it best. If you don't mind, I'll just quote because I think it's a good one. It says, "Give to others and God will give to you. Indeed, you will receive a full measure, a generous helping poured into your hands, all that you can hold. The measure you use for others is the one that God will use for you." Which brings us right back, I think, to our theme, which is equal sacrifice, not equal gifts.
This sanctuary was here before many of us walked into it, and it will be here long after we go. The question is not, what can we do now? The question is, what can't we do? With God's help and our collective yes, good enough for now will be so much better. Are you ready? Let's go.
We can lift up the world when we know that we stand together. 'Cause there's nothing we can't do. We know we are strong when we know that we stand together. But there's nothing till we take the time to stop